la le 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 le. Le la le le le. Le la le la le la le la le la le le le. Le la le le le. Okay, so we're into this being in the body part talks. And yeah, it's both talk and it's also somatization. So whichever part of the body I just share from what I know, what I have embodied, how I see the energy, how I learn to manage the energy, how I teach to manage the energy of this part. And every body part has a different quality. And the body parts are directly connected or one with the energetic aspect of it, which determines actually then the feeling experience and the body experience. Well, it's all vice versa, you know. The emotional experience forms the energetic structure. What feelings you have will form what energetic structure you have, and what energetic structure you have will determine what scope of feeling you have. So we go right in, and I just share about it from the physical, from the direct experience that I invite you to have, and from my knowing. So we travel into that body part. And yeah, so why I'm saying this, because this talk somatization is about the Solarplexus today, and the Solarplexus is in very energetic place. It is a fireplace, and it's very much a place, a dot, where body and energy meet, because this is your third chakra. And so I speak about the third chakra, and at the same time feel that there is this solar plexus, like the point there, it's a bit beneath the heart. There is an in-between, and a little more down is where all these nerve endings come together, you know. It's a very, put your hand there. Put your hand right there on the solar plexus. Oh, just breathe into it. Maybe you're feeling all the pain that is there. It's the place of our brokenness. You know. So when the third chakra is broken, then it's kind of, you don't have energy, you know. It's like you're not motivated, you're going towards the depressed side, you know, you're falling into darkness in the third chakra. But the third chakra is actually a light chakra. So it's about generating energy in the third chakra through being upright, being in shape. Feel your solar plexus as a mediator. Like feel the whole midline of your body while you're sitting. It's important to sit down for this one. Feel the midline. It goes down from the sacrum, coccyx, pelvic floor, earth. And it goes up from the spine, on top of it, the brain, the skull, crown chakra, the above. They pull into the above the seventh chakra, into the heavens above. There's a fine energetic pull upward. And now feel the third chakra, or the solar plexus. Feel the whole structuring. Feel the structuring of these tissues. It's also connected to the diaphragm that is there, absolutely. And feel how these structures realign, being in pure like a road for energy downward and a road for energy upward. And then road coming in from the divine through the whole body in the third chakra and down and down and down and down to earth. And cycling the energy, landing the energy. And in the same time, it's like from the earth through the sexual energy, through the belly, coming up into the solar plexus. So the solar plexus gives way to energy. So your heart can expand and you can go up and you can go all the way up, all the way through the brain, through the brain, through the brain, and up, up, up into the sky. And the solar plexus is giving way in both parts. Feel that for a while. Breathe upwards from the solar plexus all the way high, high into the sky. And breathe downwards from the solar plexus into the earth. And from the earth, through the solar plexus, into the sky, into the sky, into the sky, into the heavens, into the godly realm. Okay, so this is the vertical line. And now open your eyes, put your arms, lift your arms up. Be a little bit guerrero. So don't just let the arms laying down, put them up. And you don't need to do much. It's just like coming from the third chakra, into the shoulder, into the upper arm, into the lower arm, into the hand. So there's a connection. So you're energetic, you have an energetic charge, you have an stability in the third chakra that gives you support. So it's the antidote to the falling down. Some people of you maybe have more an overcharged solar plexus. Then it's like it's too much high. It's like they're locked. Even yogis and ballet the people and so they're so locked because in the backside. So the lower end of the lower ribs, the end of the torso and the way into the lumbar spine, when that is locked, that connects to overly forward pushed third chakra, over masculinity. And well, that's many have that. Even women have that, over masculinity, over drive. Then it's more like coming back into balance. So it can come from both ways. But whether you're coming from the over Pitta, over fire, over doer, over ego, over manager, over controller, all these things in the third chakra when it's overused, or you're coming from the brokenness, from the the inner child, and feel it like. Again, put your hand on it. If you touch it, make little circles. Make little circles around this area, comforting clockwise circles around the solar plexus. Yes, that softens. Yeah, so it can soften its over tension, and in the same time it's nourished, and it can energize and naturally, fluidly move upward. Bring you in the upward position. Use that area of your solar plexus to bring you in the upward position. Okay? And again, you can play a bit with the hands on it or with the hands reaching out into space, but be forward, be upward, be very clearly aligned with the head into the sky, and move your arms, and like your solar plexus energy is present. That is a balanced solar plexus. It's not too low tone, sub-tone, and it's not over-tone, stress tone, held together tone. It's neither nor. It's the oi tonus, the so-called oi tonus, the beautiful tone. Beautiful tone is the balanced one. And to have that tone all over your body, all over your life, all over your actions, that it needs exactly this balancing of the third chakra, balancing of the solar plexus. that it has energy and it is active. It's not too passive, and it doesn't overact. It holds power. Feel that in your third chakra there's power. It's the place of the ego. Just to make that clear, the third chakra is the ego chakra. And the first chakra is so much about survival only. It's a very basic way of bodiness. The second chakra is about emotion, and sexuality comes in, and sensuality and flowing. And the third chakra is really where the ego evolves, or in ages. It's like first chakra is very connected to the baby, just newborn, completely in there, drinking and eating and being held, like the basics. And as it opens, it comes more in the second fluid. The second chakra is water. And then as the baby starts crawling and coming upward, when it crawls along the floor, it pushes the spine upward, Look at the child crawling, or do it yourself, if you have the space, you can do it right now, go on the floor and crawl and push yourself forward with the two hands. That will give you an upward movement in the third chakra that brings you into an alignment. So that is the stage then in your life where you go into the third chakra, when you evolve an ego, because a child needs an ego. So from something like 1 year old, you start like creating ego and independence and going away and all of that. And with 2 years, like even strong emotions and anger and berrinches, I say like this, tantrums and stuff. So the ego evolved. That's the third chakra. And when that got broken in your past, then this third chakra is broken. I come a lot from that. I tell you very clearly. My pattern was this brokenness in the third chakra. I'm very familiar to the sensation of the third chakra, because since I started doing breath work and all that, it was always the area between the heart and the Solarplexus, this whole center here, the whole area of the third chakra into fourth chakra, third chakra, this whole area. And when that awakens, I kind of awakened it. I'm still in the process, because I've been always so in the feminine, but I also had my initiations into the masculine. It's a masculine initiation. It's taking your power. It's coming into life. It's bringing into action. That is what the third chakra is for. That is a solar plexus that is not constricted and pulling everything together, but a solar plexus that opens in the connection up and down, opens all the connections in the body, in the belly, and brings you into natural and good upright position. Aho. So yeah, that much about the solar plexus, and I think I gave enough impulses and enough ideas how to grow up with your solar plexus. A lot about growing up. It's not staying in the little child, but it's also not the other side is again the grown up that controls and that forbids and that controls the child. It's also not that. It's a balanced relationship to power. That's your third chakra. That's the solar plexus place. And so I'm working with it myself. I just made the other audio about the liver. So it's very connected. It's also connected to the kidneys in the back. We'll definitely do another one of these about the kidneys. That's the whole backside. And then what is a very important part, I will also do another one. I will probably do more a video about that, which is the whole girdle around what the third chakra is. It's like the front side of the rib cage and the back side and everything that is inside, which is the diaphragm and also the tissues of the ribs in that area and the muscles and and there are the kidneys in the back, and they're very related to that. How you hold this girdle will determine where you can go with your kidneys. So yeah, this whole area, the solar plexus, the organs around it, and also the whole girdle is it's an awesome energetic work. So yeah, so I invite you, listen to this audios and work with it, and you're welcome to give me feedback, and you're always welcome to come to a private session. I give them online now when I'm online. Usually I am, and there I can guide you through a session. Maybe if you want a more specific work or have with one of these things a personal issue, then a session can help to liberate these body parts, and we can do that beautifully in an online session, because you go with your sensations, you share them. I feel you energetically even through the distance, but I also invite you just to share, so I can really hear and sense what you're in, and from there I guide you. And again, hearing your feedback, like being in a conversation while we're having a somatic process, and something will happen. It will liberate that part. It would give you new insights on how to deal with that particular body part, with that issue, from a embodiment awareness, which is what being in the body is, like intuitive journeys into the body, and discovering it and healing it, of course, and embodying consciousness through that, because that is then the next higher level of the solar plexus, is when you're able to channel divine energy through the solar plexus. So take this as a last goodie, once you have the whole process on the somatic and energetic level, you come into the spiritual level of the third chakra, or you can come into the spiritual level right away. It's here, it exists, and then download it. But the solar plexus really has a forward up energy, so there it's not that much about downloading as in other body parts, even so. Well, it's always about downloading, but the energy of the third chakra and of the solar plexus so specifically forward up, so it is about generating spiritual energy. The higher levels of the body in the solar plexus is about generating light. So it's an embodiment of light, but then through your body, through your present, everything that you learn through the help of the medicines or whatever work you do, that brings you into embodying through your third chakra the light that you have. Just visualize that. Visualize now. Just put your hands on the side. Maybe put them up again, and visualize just the third chakra. It's the center of light. You're radiating light, the light that you produce with your own energy, with your own embodiment, with your spiritual upward connection and spiritual downward connection through the midline, through this whole Kundalini work that being in the body really is, and giving the third chakra its placement. The solar plexus, your masculine power, energy generating forward energy. House. Be the light. Be the warrior. It's also the warrior, obviously. It's the warrior. So explore yourself. I can talk much more, but explore yourself. Be the warrior. You be the warrior. You go into the Solarplexus. You work with it. You let it unfold in your body. That's my greatest inspiration in being in the body. It's that much to show you the techniques or the ways, but more to inspire you for you to be in the body. This is essential to what this work is about, and essential to what this work now that I'm sharing with them Solarplexus is. Go in and work with it. You had enough inputs, enough light, enough sun. A sun is there to guide you. So your third chakra is a sun. Visualize even more. Visualize the light and visualize the sun. That's why solar plexus. It's sunshine plexus. So visualize that you have a sunshine there. And you're irradiating this power. You are the sun. Aho. You are the sun. Shine, shine, shine into the world. Use the third chakra to rise up, to be present, to spread your light into the world, into your surroundings, into your aura, into other people, into the world. Create light. Hush, 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 hush.
La le 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 le, le la le le le, le la le la le la le.